I don't see am.
It's beside sharing screen.
I don't see am.
Look before you.
That's like crazy. Now don't go kill us today. Don't worry. We move.
Today. You don't start to the record now. You know, all those time in
Okay.
classes when engineer can go say, "Here's my video," I go they laugh him. Say, okay, you did your system. Why you don't go see your video? And I can't understand.
Can
You,
you imagine?
you reach to the
That I did.
oh, I can't see myself. Here's my video. Okay, so basically we want just want to do revision
I think cook Indonesia.
for DevOps. And then
Because of this.
it all starts with spinning up EC2 servers. We're going to spin up 3 servers. So like I said, I've been using my own to do practice, right? So this is my AWS account. So I'm coming here now to launch. I want to launch 3 instances now. All these things we already know. Amazon, you know, it's 64 bits.
Yeah.
Select, right? I just hope the network will cooperate with us. So we are using our free tier. Next is configuration instance. We are launching 3 together. So while I was doing rehearsals, I was not appreciating this thing more when I've been treating DOMs recently. Some of the things I see here, you know, those times when the engineer will say, at your own leisure time, look at all these things one by one.
Look at all these things, yeah.
We not really listen. But when I was seeing DOM, it looked vague. Now coming back, now seeing all these things, you not really understand.
Yeah, AMI is metadata and the rest of them.
Look at the elimination, termination protection, all these things. I've seen them in DOMs and
I
think I appreciate
questions,
better, right? So just to be sure that our server is good when we do, although there are many ways we can ensure we can connect to it and ping. We can also use this one. So let's just add this. What else do we need to add here?
Okay, so you're making this a web server automatically, have you?
Yes. But they will not be a web server by the time we begin to tweak and configure them. I just added that one to be sure when they are set up. Exactly. So this is add storage, nothing here since we're using free tier. We move to tag. So this tag here, I also remember while looking at the DOM, so asking how do you add metadata to the instance? Basically tags and certificates. The other two.
Yeah.
I saw that. I saw this question clearly. Okay. So here we can create a new user group. Let us call it revision security group rather. So rather than wait to go and add a rule by the time we want to launch our Jenkins or Tomcat, let us add from the beginning here. So we add a custom and that's 8080, right? You can also add HTTP. You can also add HTTPS. So, HTTPS, right? And then what else? Nothing. So we review everything we've done and we launch. it will ask us for, click here, let us create a new one for the purpose of this. Let's also call it revision. Click here. Let's download it. And then we'll launch the instance. So right now, our EC2s have been launched. Then we'll go to view instance. So I think to make this this class less heavy, please let me turn off my video. So when I need to send it to people, they won't have to incur so much data. All right, so they are running. While they are running, I don't know what's happening to this one. Okay, so let's name this one revision work. What is happening?
Sorry, you called it what?
I called it revision workstation.
No. Is it blurry from your end or is just from my end?
Yeah, it's blurry from my end, so I'm not seeing anything it's doing. But I'm seeing the screen, but it's blurry.
Yes.
What in particular is blurry? Blurry.
Like the words.
My screen.
As everything, your screen, the words.
Okay, so what I did was I renamed the first instance revision workstation.
Okay.
Under that name, and then I think this second one has been terminated. I don't know why. I guess it did not open.
From the ones you just create.
The moment I install it, just terminated instantly. So whatever the situation is, I don't know, but you can.
So we are missing one.
One server.
Yes, but for today, we might not even get to that point. So let's just use two. Can you see my screen now? Is it clear now?
How do you think so? No, so
it's not clear.
You know what you do? You should just try sharing. Just try sharing only your Opera Mini or your Opera.
Okay, so I should remove the rest.
Yes.
Remove the rest. Just share the Opera.
Okay, just hold on for me. Then let me totally stop share.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, I'll share just this. Okay, I might have to share two. Opera and my MobaXterm.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Just hold on for me. See. What can you see now?
Opera, the browser. Still very blurry.
It's blurry.
You can't even read anything that is.
But I think it's It's trying to become clear because it was zooming in and out. I was seeing a little bit of the pending.
Because they stopped the sharing.
Yeah.
I have unchecked optimize video clip. How about now?
Oh, better.
Oh, superb. Awesome.
So I did
you don't learn Zoom.
They tell you set this.
Thank God that this is happening. For just one day, think say as I be carry myself. So I won't do Zoom meeting. So I just unchecked the optimize video clip. I think my
okay
data is not strong enough to do that.
Okay. Well, we forget in Nigeria we did.
Brother. All right, so our workstation, this is it. I've not done anything for the status check. I don't know why the status check is
it's running already, so we can still
exactly. So let's open it here and see. And when that one is running, I can also connect to it. Connect. So I had this issue as well. Okay. So
have to use
they are fine now. See the status check, because this is how I know if they will run or not. This status check, as long as the status check is not, I've observed that over time. So it's just to be able to set this up. Let me connect.
You're not using your MobaXterm.
I will. I just want to confirm from here if the server is live. So I'm thinking it's just it. If it is, so it's receiving packets, that means it everything is cocoa. Right. So now that the two instances we'll be working with today, they are up. That is these two revision workstation and then revision application. I'll come here, revision workstation. I copy this public IP address and my MobaXterm. Okay, so just need to press arrow for this. I've been doing a lot of things around this place. So new session. You can see my screen.
Yes, we can.
Can you see my MobaXterm screen?
Yep.
What can you see now, guys?
The MobaXterm.
Your MobaXterm.
Okay then. So
even though your course, okay.
So we are a new session. I just jumped the IP address, public IP address of my workstation server. Then EC2 user. Then I'm going to browse for my private key now. It should be on download file. Revision key here. Okay. You can still see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
So I just signed in into my workstation server.
You don't see the MobaXterm anymore. Your console dashboard.
You can't see my console.
Yeah, we see your console.
Okay, I see your console.
So what can you not see?
MobaXterm.
MobaXterm.
Why is that?
Which console did you say you are seeing?
Just your AWS console.
Only. Wow.
Yes.
Okay, so
that screen sharing thing can be very confusing. Yeah?
It's actually I think I'm getting it now, Sha, and I'm enjoying this class. Thank you for inviting us for this. Thank you.
Sorry guys, please. I need to log into my phone because I need to hang up the wire and I quickly fix something. I'll still
okay,
be
sir.
with you guys.
Okay.
I'll connect.
No, all right, it's fine.
Okay, so I'm sharing both now. Can you see this?
Yes, you can see the MobaXterm now.
You can see my MobaXterm now, right? Do I need to revise how I signed in into the MobaXterm?
No, no problem. Just continue.
Okay, so let me do it for the sake of people that will be watching the video later.
Okay.
Let me close this. I'm coming to sessions, right? And then I'll say delete session. It has refused to delete. You don't know why, bro. Okay, it is out now. Let me add another one. So this is how I added my SSH into my workstation server. I copied the public IP address, dump it here, check specify username. We know that our username is EC3 user. Check this tab, then check this use private
key.
And then I go to where the private key I downloaded was down for saved. I opened and I said, okay. So, and that's it. We are in now into our workstation server. So to avoid confusion, okay, so let me close these tabs. These are the types of the ones I've been working with all this while. I wonder why they didn't want to go over. Okay, so let me rename this tab because I like to rename revision workstation.
Workstation. Okay.
All right, so like I discussed with you before now, Mr. Ima.
Yeah.
I said that we just try to make it stepwise. You might not necessarily follow how we are taught in class, but we make it stepwise to make our life easier. So for me, I feel once I set up my SSH like this, the next thing I want to do is to create password for it, and also to authenticate password.
Okay.
So when
authenticate password.
Yeah, so when I begin to do all those connection, it makes it easier for me.
Yeah, you wouldn't begin to have issues.
Yeah. So what I do next is I do sudo su, I switch to root. Then the next thing I do is I create password bc to user. Then it's now asking me for password. So my password I'm using revision 2021 star. Let me write it down somewhere. Okay. Okay, so right now we have successfully put a password. So next thing we want to do is, I think we should go and enable.
Authenticate.
Exactly.
Enable. Yeah.
So I'm calling you, just give me a moment. I'm trying to watch my process here because I'm in the control room. I have to put my eyes.
Okay.
Multitasking, yeah.
They tell you. Our able DevOps engineer.
Multi-purpose engineer.
When I look at the mix just a meal. I don't see now how the road goes smooth. They find up and down.
They find yeah, so we will study the engineering going up for bank.
That's serious.
Honestly, for real, it is serious.
The road no easy, Charlie.
So I'm back. Everything is cool. So now, okay, to authenticate, we have to go. There is this SSH config file that we have to edit, and then to do that, we do vi. Let's see, SSH, then SSHD
underscore config.
Right. So if we enter this, this is the file that houses the SSH password. Then I press I to allow me insert.
Insert. Okay.
And I have to go and look for where I can edit the. So this is it, right? So two ways to do this. I either remove the comment note here and put it here, or I go in front of this place and write yes and put no here. I put no in this place. But removing this comment note is quite easier. So what I do is I delete this hash, making this one now a command, and then I put hash here. So turning this one to, so it has turned this one to a comment. It has turned this to a comment, and it has turned this to a command, right? Hello?
Noted.
Okay, so when I'm done with that, I do my escape. Then I do column right, that is safe.
Save. Wait bank.
Next is to do, whenever we edit a file like that, for it to take a shape or to take form, you do your systemctl restart. SSHD. Then you do your enable again.
System enable.
All right, so it is advisable that when you do this, these two processes you've done, you can also go to the other servers as well to do them and know that, okay, you have done everything once and for all. So for practice purpose, you might want to use one password, the same password for the three, so you won't have to forget. But in real life, I think it is your company IT or that will set up this password thing. All they can just give you is your own. They give you the public address, IP. You can use to SSH into it, and then they can also make your EC2 a sudo. So can work anyhow like that, because in real life you might not have the access to be able to set this password, except if you're actually the top ogre, right? So the next thing we do is now to begin to work on our workstation server, and to start with that is to install Java, right? And then to install Java, we can first check if Java is installed. But the general thing is to first to do your update. Since we are working on live, right? This update is always this server is always up to date, because that's AWS problem. They will always ensure that their stuff is up to date. I hope you know that we are live right now. Whatever we are doing now is on the internet. We are working with the live server. After we've done that, then we do yum install Java we are installing. Okay, so the Java we want to install is the Open Java Development Kit, not the Java RA. And how you get that, I think, is from the internet. You go to, there's this website that was given in class, OpenNet. Java JD.
So I don't know, but we have the one that Mr. Akin gave us the site, have you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Instead of searching all afresh, it might take longer time. Let's just put it straight.
All right.
From there direct.
I think it's safer to search.
Exactly.
Than to write that.
When you
copying and pasting,
you get the updated one.
You get the latest one.
Okay.
So, but for practice purpose, let's go and put the the one that I gave us. But when I was doing my own revision last night, what I did was I went to search, and then I
it's better
realized
to condition oneself that
to
searching
search.
is
yeah.
Okay, I get you.
Why this is installing? Let's see if we can search and get one. So basically, it is still. But I found out that my MAVEN, they have updated MAVENs now.
even when we're doing it in class, I think we had the issue of having to go and search instead of using the one that was in the book too.
For Fedora, right?
Yeah.
So I think from here, okay, so this is a good resource. Well, this is on Debian Ubuntu. See the one on Red Hat. So let's click this. All right, see it here. So rather than type 55 long thing, one can just copy anyone from here, and then you dump in your CLI, and then it installs for you. The ones I'm seeing here, most of them are in a hard form. So when you install them, you might want to untar before you begin to use Go. That's not an issue, right? So successfully it has installed here, right? We can now do our Java version to confirm. Okay, Java. So our Java is live. The next thing is we're going to define the variable, right? But before we define the variable, we must go and copy the path. So you come to this place, you come here, go to the parent folder, click on EC2. Okay, I'm not sure we get into the parent folder.
Pardon the interruption. Is it not better to install your MAVEN as well, since you'll be putting that in the environment variable?
Okay, so that's another thing. Yeah, we can also install our MAVEN as well. So that we can just define the variables together at
both
once.
variables at once. Okay.
Exactly. So thank you, sir. So the next thing is coming install MAVEN on Linux. All right. So since we said we should not be typing, we should go and copy. This is one here. Right. Let's go to download. So it is now MAVEN 3.8.1. I think the MAVEN we installed was 2.6.
2.8.
It was the one we installed then in class was 3.6. It is now 3.8.1. Okay. So they keep
these people are wicked. They work every day.
You know. So what I did was, this is the link to it, right? So I copy this link, right? Then I come to my MobaXterm. So for MAVEN, you cannot install directly. You have to first download the repository. So it is from the repository that you can now install. And to do that, you use your widget. Then you dump the link. Okay. So enter. Am I going too fast?
Yeah, fine.
All right. So you've been able to download this MAVEN tag file, right? The next thing we do is you untie it. And how do we do that? First copy this, and then you use your untie command, xzwf, and then you put this. This is the untie command. So that has happened. We just untied the zip file that we downloaded. Now we cannot do our yum install having our switch.
So is it just MAVEN that we cannot install directly?
No, even Jenkins as well. You cannot install Jenkins directly. You have to first download the repository.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So after I download the repository, I unpack the file, and then I now I'm about to run it now with this command.
Okay.
Okay, so MobaXterm also have the capacity to install even if you did not untie it. Yeah. So
Okay.
we have been able to complete this now. But remember, we are in a root EC2. So if I do ls ls -l, see it here now. This is the one we downloaded. It is start. When we untar this is it. And this is where you run from. Okay. But this is an installation file. It is not meant to be here. It's meant to be in this file here, opt.
Okay.
So what we'll do is we'll do recursive copy. We do recursive copy. Recursive copy means copy everything, even the hidden folder. Right? So I'll do this. Then from this current, that dot means from this current point, copy this. I don't know why that thing is happening. Copy this and then take it to here. That's recursive copy. Done. I can also move this third one as well to the same point. So I'll just say.
Okay, sorry, Obafemi.
Right, sir.
Okay, so now you did a recursive copy from the folder where that's from current folder.
That is easy.
I thought the command is supposed to be linked.
Sir?
Because I'm saying the command of moving it to opt separately from the one for copy.
Opt is where, by the time you begin to define your variables, opt is where your system recognizes.
System picks up MAVEN.
Exactly. So that is why we're moving it to.
Yeah, I understand that we have to move it to maybe, but your command.
Yes.
I'm seeing the command for recursive copy of you defined where to pick it from. That's from home.
Current,
that dot Apache MAVEN 3.8.1.
From this current point.
Okay.
Yeah, from this current directory. That means where I am now. Okay.
Okay.
Move it to slash. This slash means no.
Okay. Okay.
To slash home slash this place.
Opt. Okay.
Did you get that?
All right, it's clear now. Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So I think having done with these two now, we can go ahead and begin to define our variables. Right?
Okay.
Okay, so the first thing we want to do is from here now, let's define for Java first. So for our Java from here, it says you open your USR. From your USR, you open your LIB, the library. Okay. From your library, you open your JVM. This is the folder. You double click on it as well. And then you click here and copy. So once you click here and copy, you come into your terminal and then you first display all the content, go to the hidden one, right? So this is the file that is, no, this is it, .bash
_bash profile.
Yeah. So what I'm doing now is vi .bash. Please, sir, give me some moment. I need to go and take reading outside now, please. Huh?
Okay, no problem, no problem.
Me no vex, I want chop.
Enjoy. I been noticed the pots been the move.
I hear when you say what for noodles. So.
My brother, man cannot kill himself.
That was what triggered my hunger too.
Can you imagine? I was just getting home from ATM duty, sir.
Okay.
This life, eh? That's why man just got shifts, carry himself. At least let the money be even equivalent. If you are spending 24 hours, know that you are spending 24 hours for the raw cash, not the one they'll be using you like Tiger Generator.
Where did Obafemi go to?
No, he went to take reading outside.
Oh, okay.
You know, say they are on. You have to be taking reading. If anything goes wrong.
Yeah.
Your own. How does your places where they highly inflammable?
A strong man.
Yeah, I'm strong, sir. It still remind me of when I did NMPC, when I did work for tank farm.
With all those inflammable substance.
I'm telling you, even those places, sir, you dare not even carry phone, go, sir. You can trigger any blast at any time. So we leave phone where we did.
Wonderful. Men don't see things with that.
Oversee things, so. We go read tank farm, say fire go burn finish. They go just talk and casually say we lost one engineer or we lost two engineers. Meanwhile, the admin person go down the rush, they find out to cash out from the dead self. They go just sit down for office, they write how much they'll compensate family, the rest. They find out go come out in own small share inside.
And I go chop the bulk of the money.
Yes, now we go give you whatever the guys give you. And since then, I tell myself, say, this is not for me. You can't see all the engineers, either they get wound or fire burn for one corner or face they turn one corner. In the name of exposure.
Hey.
No easy. That's why even if person learn all this himself, after a while, just find your way up the ladder to management level.
Yes.
Make you there where they make decisions.
On the long run, yeah.
And they tell you that to remember for
it's always the best. Can't see before programming used to be very hot now, but now nobody cares about developing again.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing it now. So even the DevOps they make money past developers. And developers,
I'm telling you, they suffer. Yeah.
When you see them, when their codes no run like this, one was still yesterday, say, "Moi don't tire." So you go building, you go do something on top of the system, you go run. Once you now, start building, writing tests like this, everything will just scatter. Yeah, welcome back.
All right, sir.
Welcome back, sir. No, who are we?
That's the life of an engineer.
Of a double engineer, we understand.
My brother. Okay, so I want to edit that bash profile. So take note here that
bash file. Okay.
How we were able to see this is because we used for it to review all
ls-la.
Yeah, so if you don't put this switch A, you won't see all these files that have dot. They are all hidden files. You won't see them. All right, so let's just check again. Okay. So this is our .bash profile. I say insert, press I. Do this now. I can now edit. The first thing we're going to define is our Java. Let's do our Java underscore home equals where our Java was stored is here, right? We copy it.
Yeah.
We paste it here. We've done for Java. We'll do for MAVEN too. And that's MAVEN underscore home equals you go to where your Java is, your MAVEN is stored. Go to the parents. our Maven is here. Up. Right. This is it. Remember, we moved to Maven. The third one and the third one. So this is what we we paste it here. Right. So the next thing is to add the part where we will find them. Since we already have an existing path, we'll just come here and then we just come here and add the one that is already existing here. Say $Java underscore home. Okay. Another one, we say $MAVEN underscore home. Okay, I'm not sure if they still make system that does not recognize Maven as a Maven now, but for that sake, let's add the classic, which is M2. This is how.
So the only part we are editing is this $Java underscore home, then the $Maven underscore home, right?
Yes, sir. When you are declaring variable, this is just what they mean. That's variable. Yeah. So when you are done with this, you escape. Then you do column, save, bank, and quit.
You didn't add the part for the M2,
for the
M2, the part for it.
The part for M2?
M2, that's the classic one.
I did. See it here.
We have Java home and moving home.
Yes,
that's all. But you know, don't you have to include it in the
the variable?
No, they will both see it as okay. You mean I should add M2? Oh yes, you're right.
Under variable aspects.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, sir. So we also define M2 equals, see it as the same, right? I think we're good to go now.
Yep.
Yeah.
So escape, column, save, quit, bank. Right. So we have successfully installed Java. We have successfully installed Maven. I think our workstation is ready now to work. The next thing you should be considering is
are we not doing system CTL?
Okay, so no, not really, because we didn't put a command. We just put on his more or less like a definition. So assuming we asked it to do what's it called now? No, it is not. This bash profile is not a daemon file, right? That's why we are not doing
configuration file.
Exactly, it's not a configuration file. That's why we are not doing reset. Otherwise, you would have seen maybe profile D if it is a configuration file, just like we have said. Right?
Okay, so if it has maybe a profile D, that's where we do those system, whatever.
Yeah, if it has a D, that means it's a configuration file. You must do
File. Okay.
yeah.
Okay, system city. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Well, you are saying something.
I mean, we can test Java if it's installed on MAVEN version, Java, that version.
Okay, we check if it's installed, right? Okay. MAVEN version. I think the own is MVN. Right. So
that's right.
yeah. MAVEN is installed. Good. So at this point,
even Java too.
okay.
I mean, it also states that Java is installed too, since it depends on Java.
Exactly. So it has even stated it somewhere here. Java version. Okay, because your workstation must have Java is like the environment, the soil on which the rest of them can
run on.
Exactly can run. If it doesn't have Java, it won't even run initially. So for it to have run successfully means it found Java on your server. Okay. So at this point now, we can now go and set up our GitHub, because that's where our workstation is basically the name. It's BS workstation. Is where you do all the rough works. You write your code and the rest. So there is no particular. You either go to your browser to create a GitHub account, or you even come here first and do your GitHub setup. But for me, and for a starter, I would say go to browser, do www.github.com.
You have to install Git on the.
Yes, you have to install Git in your workstation. I'm just trying to see how we can do this. Let me see if I can sign out. So okay, so when you go to browser, you say github.com. It brings you here. You sign up. When you sign up, it asks for your email and password and the rest. Because I've signed up, there won't be need for all those. So I do sign in. I know you guys here didn't need this right now, but since you say look with the record for people that are coming. Okay, so I have my username and my password already here. So you can then create your first profile, your first project. You say new. It asks you what name do you want to give it. Do you want to make it private or public? Okay. When you do that, what other things do you want to attach to it? Add a readme file. Yes. You can add a readme file. You can say just add a readme file. You can make it public. Say add it. Let's make it real, sure. Revision. Item class revision. This is my class now, Germany Eagle. Okay, and then we say create. So I will create this. This is actually what we need, this code. But before we use the code, let us come back to our station and then let us install GitHub. Is that okay?
Yeah, it is.
Right, so let's go. Yum install Git with your switch of yes. Whenever you see it, whatever you need me to do, go ahead and install. So we just installed our now we need to connect this. We need to connect this account, right, to this one that you just opened. All right, you need to connect your GitHub on your server to your GitHub here, because that what will enable you to pull code from here so that you can continue working on them here. And when you are done, you can also push it to this place, right? So how do you do that? You do your Git.
Sorry about that.
Yes, sir.
You only need to do that if your GitHub account is where your developers will be putting in code.
Yes.
For this our practice here, you know, we're using that Indian guy's repository.
Yes. So that's
so we don't even need to
that's a
initialize
good one.
here.
Exactly. So you can actually, but you still have to connect it.
Connect both.
You still have to connect it, initiate a project. But when you want to do remote add, the project you'll be connecting to will not be will not be the one you have created. It will be that your company's resource code.
Yeah.
So in
That's one, yeah.
Now, in this case, our company resource code is the
Indian zone.
Exactly. Or our
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Because that's you shall must connect to one GitHub first before
Yes.
example. So let's do our Git config double switch global user dot name. Okay. So the username, our company's username is Abi. Why are we doing this? If we are doing revision, will it not make sense? Okay, if you don't have email to use, it would have made sense to just log out. Kukuma create a fresh one. Right, but you will need an email. So
don't worry, we understand.
Okay, so the username here is the one you used at this point. Okay. When you are signing up, the username you put here. So that's the one you put here. Then you say enter. No error message. That means you are good to go. Next thing you come and declare is the email. This is our email, right?
So you must do the git config for the username, then do the git config for the user email too.
Yes, because this git that precedes it is what is telling your CLI that okay, well, this command is for git.
Okay.
All right. And .com enter. Okay. So let's create a project. Git initiate Let's call the project revision.
But I don't need to put the email in apostrophe.
No, because once you see at here, see this is a command.
Okay.
Even this apostrophe, if you do not put it, it will still recognize it.
It will still recognize it. Okay.
I found that out, that it will still recognize. Since you have something here, issue comes in when you don't put apostrophe and there's a space between Adeleke and Obafemi. It will not understand. But this is a string. In coding, they call this a string now. So I can put space here if there is this. I can put space here if there is this apostrophe, and it will call the username what is within that apostrophe. But if I remove these two apostrophes and there is space here, it might remove space.
Okay.
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 Yeah. So we have initiated a project and we called it revision, right? So what we want to do now is let us go and connect it to our company's coders, their URL. How do we do that? Still our JIT, since it is JIT, remote, add origin. Next thing is you paste the user, the URL.
Check your ad.
Thank you, sir.
Check your ad. Okay.
Right. So right now I want to go and copy the URL. So this time I'm not using Rahul's URL. I'm using engineer Aregbeshola's one. Can we see that? I thought I said I didn't want to use Yahoo. What's happening? Whatever this Yahoo is doing, it don't go work. You see, that's another thing I will encourage us to do. All these things, you know, you can pieces it into small things and be creating 2 minute, 3 minute YouTube videos, which you can also add on your profile. That's what I discovered over the past week. I mean, what we did in class and we thought we've done nothing. Those Oyinbo guys, then just convert it to short videos, put it on there, whatever. And I know that they are not only putting it so that to share knowledge alone, they also put it on LinkedIn so that the employers can go. When the employers see that,
you know, they believe once you can teach something, that means you know it, you have mastered it.
God bless you.
Yeah.
You get the gist. Okay, so it's just that you are bold to come to YouTube and share your knowledge. You should get. Okay. And it also counts as project as well. You show people how to do these things, and then so this is it. You say JIT remote add origin to where? I still copy the same thing.
I'm saying origin 2 times.
The Rahul guy don't give you something, no?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get it now. Leave this Rahul. Whatever his plans are. I think you're going to leave Ragu like that. Okay, it's my fault. It's my fault. I've been copying the wrong link from Engineer Arabeshola. I just didn't want to give him the glory inside this video. I want to give Engineer Arabeshola the glory. That's why I insist. I want to my August own finally.
Our mentor.
Exactly. So that whoever
I'm telling you
knows that our God teachers well. Enter.
They tell you. Okay, so this is our August project now.
But he's saying
Baba don't delete them.
No, he didn't delete it. I think it's my error because I've used it today. Let me look at it again. Something is probably wrong. Git remote and okay, so this is it. Origin is 2 here. Baba cannot delete it. It's a selling point for Baba now. Why would they delete it? Don't you see our guy the way he's doing rigorous marketing? How can they delete something that we used to teach?
They tell you. Don't they jog the market now.
What happened? What's happening? Okay, I think double space. Yeah, let's troubleshoot. Because I don't understand why it doesn't want to link up. Or
paste the URL in the browser first.
Okay. Thank you.
Just to confirm that.
Yeah, we have to confirm it's there. Okay, this origin shouldn't have come with it. It's still there. Because I know I used it on Friday. So let's copy now.
Copy it from the code part. The clone.
That's what I did from the URL.
Not the URL, I mean from the code. From that,
okay. Here.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, sir. So let's move on. Okay. Git remote add origin. Right. Okay, so let's look at it again. Git here, remote here, add origin here. Here, what is it? Fata is not a Git repository or any parent directory. Okay, so I get where the error is from now. Yeah, I should have entered into. No, I ought to enter into the project.
The folder.
Right. So
you not even initialize any Git project. Have you?
We have initialized. Let me show you.
There's a Git in it.
You're supposed to now go into it.
I'm supposed to enter into
Okay. You're supposed to CD into it, yeah.
Right. So this thing is sweet.
And all these things you're doing as root is not.
You said?
I said the operations you're doing as root is not the best. Should switch back to EC2.
Yeah, it was because I was installing. You know, when you install as a
EC2 user.
Yeah.
Okay. So aside installation, now you should be working as EC2 user.
Yes.
Yeah. You should be working as EC2 user. Okay.
Now it should work now.
Yes, it should work now. Now that we are in our Git directory. So let's do Git remote add origin. What's it saying? Git remote dot origin to permission denied. So let's switch back.
Vision
21 hash. Away.
just use sudo.
Sudo. That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
So just sudo it.
Yes. So I think we are in now, right?
Yeah.
So we can also we can clone if we want to see it, which makes sense. So our cloning worked. ls. So this is its final project. We can enter it as well to see, but to save our time. Is there any need to cd into it? Because there's nothing to see inside, except we want to see code. So these are the stuff. We don't even go Docker file. This is our guy is well. All right, so now that we have done this with our Git, the next thing is to go and, so with this now, we believe that we have finished with our code. I think what we need to do next is to go and install our Jenkins. Are we following?
Okay, so why do we need to clone this sudo git clone first?
Clone is we bring the everything that is inside here. We'll be able to see it here. When we did not clone, we cannot see. We only did remote connection to it, but it was when we cloned that we were able to see final project.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So
yeah.
Now that we have done this, next thing is to go and install Jenkins. Jenkins is the interface between workstation and the application servers. So let us clear this. Right. And just the way we installed our MAVEN using Wiget, it's the same way we're going to install Jenkins. So we come here, we say install Jenkins. Oh, okay. Fedora, Red Hat, or this one, they are all the same. See Jenkins here. You have for Debian, you have for Red Hat, you have for CentOS. Red Hat here, okay. See the releases here. So first, copy this. You come here. First one. I hope I'm not too fast, Mr.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Copy this as well. I think these are just the two that you need. These are the two.
Okay.
Okay. Having done that too, you can now go ahead with your installation. You install Jenkins, switch yes. Successful?
Then you need to be logged in as root.
Okay, you need to be root to.
Okay, we have to SU.
Sudo will not do this.
Yeah.
Sorry, I mean make you come up for sudo.
Sudo.
No be revision we did do. So we are back at.
They tell you.
Okay, so it's just for reminder sake that anytime you need to install, you must install.
You must just go back to you.
Yes,
you must SU yourself.
Install Jenkins. Switch yes. So that's it. It's installing right now. Completed. Right? So
yeah.
Next thing is let's start our Jenkins. Systemctl start Jenkins. You wonder why we didn't put sudo because you are in root, right?
Yeah.
When you start, next thing you do is you enable it. All right. You can also check the status. You started. Say yes, you succeeded in starting. And we check this status. So that's it. Active and it is running. 47 seconds ago. Okay. So at this point, what do we need to do? We need to go and browse for our Jenkins server so as to set up the graphic user interface of our Jenkins. Right? This is our workstation server from where we install our Jenkins. This is the public address. Yes, let's say open address now. Let's see everything we have been doing since morning. If it has worked or we have to troubleshoot. Okay, so it is says it's unreachable.
Thought you needed to add. Which one do you need to add? .8080.
8080.
Yeah, it is here truly. Cannot provide secure connection. Okay, so let's begin to troubleshoot now. So it says our Jenkins is working, right? Let's first browse for this. If we browse for this server, we are meant to see. Wait, oh, let us be guided. 54, 90, 127, 27. Okay, we are at the right point, yeah? 54, 19, 77, good.
So let me check that.
So let us check. Can we connect this? Can we connect? To confirm if everything is cool. Okay.
Even if it's not, I'm not doing anyway.
You said?
No, no, you, Jerry.
It's receiving packets. Let's check for our Jenkins. Okay.
So perhaps he didn't install well.
No, I'm not sure. So it's saying the MAVEN and the Java have been installed.
Okay.
Now, I don't think you check for Jenkins
that way,
version like that. You just yes. You just go to the your browser, put in the IP then 8080.
System CTL status.
Check status Jenkins.
Sir?
Yes, status.
So if Jenkins is not there, it won't even tell us this one.
Yeah, it will not show. Yeah.
Right. Okay, so we know we are good to go. The next thing we want to be sure is let's go back to instances. Okay. And terminate this. And terminate this.
Offer me 8080.
Sorry, sir.
Column 8080.
Is it possible that my own Jenkins is interfering with it? I don't
No,
think
there are different servers now.
exactly. They are different servers, so this one should not affect this.
The other one.
Okay.
When you were spinning up the EC2, I think you put in that
Security code, security group.
not
Right.
Security group. To install a web server on it. You made it a web server.
Yes, but it shouldn't affect it. The moment we put 8080. 8080, because that's what I've been doing all this while. It didn't affect it, but if that could be the case, we can go and pull it off. These are our ports.
Let's just check. Let's check if 8080 is being used by any
stuff.
Other application.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any service.
So that's another thing. We're going to use our net stats now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
When you did your wget, then the Jenkins link, did you import the RPM?
Yes, I imported the RPM. I'm coming. I just want to show when I copied. I think I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. See it here. I use these first two. I first run this, then this as well. So the RPM imported. So let's just check our port 8080 if anybody is. Does it have to? Is there a space here?
Yes, after yes, there is grep the colon 8080.
Okay. Now my net start.
Command is right.
No, this is my net. Net
ST80. Okay.
This can be confusing.
You don't look at your commands properly. Just you call the one that
frustrate you. Just be like just the enter.
I put the right thing now. Just one letter, yeah. ST80. Okay, so something Java is using.
Java is using
port 8080.
Right. What do we do now? We
kill moderate.
Right. Our code is 4870.
870.
Come on. It'll be small. God don't pack many things for this our head.
I'm telling you, keep troubleshooting. Troubleshooting, just go anyhow.
Okay, so our port 8080 is free now.
It's free now, yeah.
Let's run this again.
It's taking longer now, so let's see.
It won't work.
Should work now.
No.
That's right.
Yes.
Refuse to connect. I think this one is internet related, not.
I think so. It has to do with internet.
At times, Jenkins can be very funny if your internet just has any small.
Not only Jenkins, even AWS. Do you know that this stuff that is not, if you click on this and it's not going, if I put it on my phone, it will load. Do you have that it's not going here at all? Please use your phone and browse for this IP. Browse for this IP.
5490.
54.90.127.27.
Yes, it's on North Virginia server. It's working from IP.
You see? You see?
And it's not doing anything from there. I did on my desktop.
You said?
I did on the desktop, not even from the phone.
So I think for me, it's looking as though it is because maybe
it's okay.
From the same, I didn't expect the one I've been using to practice will affect it. Okay.
Conflicted.
Yes.
No, shouldn't.
So let me browse for mine. Let's see. So I think it is internet.
The network.
Actually, yeah, it is network. It is the network that is timing out, because I just closed my own. I've been working on it. So let me change IP provider. Unless it's part of troubleshooting. It must work.
And Zoom is working fine.
Exactly, Zoom is working fine. So I'm just wondering. Okay, so let us try this now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Where's our revision workstation? All right. The same thing. Let's add code 80. It is funny that you follow a process now and then you follow the process 24 hours later. You begin to have You need to have issues.
So when engineer Akin starts, saying stuff like that in the class, like, but I worked on this thing, like, why is it not working with me? Now they just say, but you sure say you worked on this thing.
God bless you. I think it's not only me, they always move to our guy. I feel like God, let's troubleshoot as you
When
normally.
you start experiencing it yourself, then you know that, wow, you can work on something right now, the next minute, it will work again. You'll be like, well, you just work now.
Okay, so one thing we can do is, can we go and do reinstallation for our Jenkins? Because
okay, so we remove Jenkins and reinstall it.
I didn't even know how to remove Jenkins.
It's just this. I'm leaving it. You remove Jenkins now. You stop it first, then you remove it.
You said you stop it and remove it.
Stop it first. Yes.
Do you think it's that easy? Yeah, let's try now.
Yes.
Because I've not removed and installed whatever before.
Well, usually it's like a step that you probably never have to go through or use.
I'm waiting for my...
The MobaXterm, it has timed out.
Let me connect back to my platform.
I'm listening. I'm with you.
Even the MobaXterm the internet is affecting that too.
Yeah. I think something is wrong with my internet provider. Can you? Okay, so
but Zoom is.
Let's do this. Do you have Ima? You have your system, Abby?
He said he wants to submit something at the office.
Okay. Can you try this code on your own system? Try 5491.
Yeah, it's not unable to connect.
Unable to connect.
I tried it.
Okay, so that means it's something we have to.
But just the IP is showing logging in. I mean, showing that.
So this is back.
Okay, it's back.
Can we? Let's see if we can install. If we reinstall,
Jenkins.
System CTL.
It's installed now. If it's not installed, we won't be getting this.
Yeah. See. Active. Exited since.
Exited.
So something is happening.
Yeah, it should be running.
Exactly. It should be running. So let's do our enabled and see. Or restart.
Or restart first. Start. Failed to start Jenkins. The name not provided by logs. Do we need sudo? No.
Let's see.
Start. Same thing.
Start. Okay.
Something wrong.
Let's enable and see. I just hope it is no with our server.
We have broken something.
Yes. You don't break something somewhere. You're right. But I'm enjoying this.
Okay.
It's able to enable, right?
Okay. And no, saying you don't have enough privileges. You have to use sudo. But systemctl, you don't need sudo for that.
Yeah, now let's go to sudo and let's see now.
Okay. Okay. It's not a native service.
Okay, let's try.
Out of now. Okay. Status.
It still exited.
Let's uninstall and try. Let's remove it and
share
it again.
Okay.
Systemctl stop Jenkins. Let's stop it first. Okay. Then yum remove Jenkins. Or you need sudo. Or maybe it's better you switch to root.
Okay. Remove like this?
Jenkins. Yes. No, RE, the full remove.
Okay.
No, the full remove. Remove.
Okay. Engineering remove at the right. These engineers, they know something.
Shortcut.
Yum remove Jenkins. Right?
Yes. Then we have to delete the folder. That's in var lib, the Jenkins folder. We have to remove that completely.
Okay. That means you cd into
cd /var /lib.
Okay, library.
Yes. No. Let's get into the library first. Let's list ls minus l. Or ll will do, yeah. Is there a Jenkins? There's a Jenkins. Yeah, let's remove that recursively.
Recursive, right?
Yes, recursive. Jenkins. Are you supposed to use dir? Just remove now.
Okay.
Just rm recursive Jenkins. Let's list and see if we still have it.
It's still there.
Nope. It's still there.
Still there, yeah?
Yeah.
So let's enter into it first. Okay, so let's do remove star.
Yes. Yes. Oh, everything. As you have to do, yes, plenty of times. So
There should be a way to do
yes. So.
yes for all now.
That would have been from. Imagine you have more than this number of files there.
And how many you want there?
And there's still some inside the game, safe.
Use recursive first. Use okay.
Okay, remove what?
They are all directories. So
yes,
what is directories? There should be a command apart from RM to remove directories. Okay. Or do it one after the other. Jobs and logs. Okay. Yes. I don't know.
Maybe small. Maybe small. I don't know.
I was thinking maybe we would have used switch Y when you use that.
Exactly. I should have put switch Y.
This is plenty work.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'll do now.
This thing will finish so. People,
this time we don't break our more.
Hey, sorry, Jared. They be send one mail for one violation for office that I should respond. So I just try check where the issue come from. I'll be with you shortly.
Try you meet us for the while. We'll still here.
No problem. They go.
Okay. Wait now. Why are we doing this? Can't we do this from here?
Thank you. Thank God for this our SSH client that is. VAR. Lib. We have GUI. We are not using putty, so.
She? I gotta get out now.
You're one of the stress person.
One invoice.
Everything go.
See, permission denied on the way. We don't delete them. For what? Thank God for SSH. Our Jenkins go come begin.
On the scatter internet. Sure.
I was wondering like how we go come begin the go this one. So let's go back to the...
Let's check if it's still there.
Okay, we should check if it's still there.
Let's just confirm. Okay, you have moved. Yeah, I think since we did that one, it's all right.
It's better.
Come on, this Jenkins stop on no.
Come on, we still did it.
Okay, so let me see. Wow. I'm still seeing it here too. I thought I deleted it.
It gave you an error, like you don't
exactly.
have.
It gave me one error. Okay, let's see if we can sign out from here. Oh, no. Let's see if we can log out from here. Say, okay. At least for the sake of delete.
Try it again.
Let's see the error. So it's deleting it up one by one.
Then see the last one, permission denied.
Yes.
Then that automatically just, I think, just reverts everything.
Reverse probably.
Happened.
Okay. So this is where we point on to Google.
I'm waiting on Google. Oh. No time. Say the long command. There's a very long command that I'm seeing here.
Sudo service Jenkins stop. Right. Then for CentOS, sudo yum remove Jenkins.
Remove Jenkins. Yeah, we did that.
Done that now. Sudo
all this long command ahead.
On CentOS, sudo
this one.
remove this one, Abi. Shall we try this?
Get rid, yes. No, we've not. Let's try that. You know, we went straight into all of that.
Okay.
All the perfect. This should work. Okay, no error.
No error. See recursive here. I think that's the part we missed.
Yes, you know, we entered it and instead of just doing it from you want to go and check now. Okay.
Finally.
Fine. He said no such directory. No such directory, thank God.
We don't need another one now. Sudo remove recursive, then the path.
The path.
We just did sudo Jenkins. We didn't put recursive.
Didn't put the path. You know, we went to that the directory where the Jenkins directory is before.
Even if we have gone to the path, you should have added recursive.
Recursive, yeah.
So assuming we enter to this point, right? Then do sudo remove
recursive Jenkins, yeah.
And
that should have worked too.
So what do we want to do now? I want to install.
Let's install it back here. Okay, it's a good thing you've not closed this one, Seth. As if you don't know, say we go still need them.
Okay. Can imagine.
I don't think you even need to do it again since you already. Okay, to fulfill all righteousness.
Okay.
Maybe you should post and paste that thing on a notepad first before you now bring it here.
Thank you, Jerry.
This command line at times can just frustrate somebody. That's the way to just format.
I like to frustrate you.
I dey go out fellowship.
Okay. What? When are you going? 6?
It's supposed to be 5, yeah.
Okay.
God knows I'm enjoying this.
Okay, I don't even finish what they do. Now I'm back. You guys are still troubleshooting.
Well, we'll eventually remove the Jenkins server, so we're trying to reinstall it back.
Okay.
Okay, 100% complete.
What happened?
Okay.
Don't mind me.
Sharing stopped.
This is not my real face. So then.
Nah, that's here.
I'll be that here now. Okay, so we import now, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay.
Then we now begin our start Jenkins. Do we install Jenkins now?
Yes, we started. Yum install.
Right?
Yes, which one? Yeah. Succeeded.
Succeeded,
Good.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's go and start.
Yeah.
Maybe help me take this.
One word.
Just in case.
Starts.
Jenkins.
That
seems fine.
Mm-hmm. Enable first. Format check status.
Enable. Okay.
3655. Take this other one. Okay.
Status.
Chukudi. The girl don't come, so she might need a first to personalize. Okay. 080.
Status.
572. 6776.
Running
now.
Okay.
Yes.
DevOps is not for the faint
So
hearted.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
But what did we now do wrong, Gary, initially? What happened?
No, very soon, no. Not meant to take so long anyway.
Jenkins, no draining now. Same thing?
No, this one wanted to run the other one. I didn't put that port 88.
Okay, so it's good for my side here. Welcome to Jenkins.
I know. It must be good for you too now. So let's.
But I cannot do anything. I cannot unlock the password because
you don't
I'm
have
not on the
thing.
system there. I don't have the key.
You don't have the passcode.
It's all right. At least we know that, yes, we have gotten something. I like the interface of this, where you can see the hand and the plate on it. Like, oh, yeah. This one now is your internet.
Okay. No, it's not my internet. I mean, they enter wrong thing.
See, IP version of Bafemi with that one. That's right. Finally, yeah.
Can you imagine? Jenkins,
Jenkins, who you be?
People have got praise the Lord, though.
You don't follow us troubleshoot, please.
I just no the troubleshoot what they do pass that one though. The office matter.
I know.
They won't give me 600 years of voila. No, I don't solve myself. I don't.
Wow. So what I did was this link.
Okay.
I copied this link now.
Okay.
Go and cut it.
Okay.
If I cut it now, I expect it to display our password, which is this.
Password,
yeah. Right.
Okay. Okay.
Then I come here, Jenkins, I put the password, and I say continue.
Okay. Is that the only issue?
That's the only issue.
I think there was something wrong with the original installation.
So
okay.
Original installation, I think it was corrupted, somehow, sure. So
okay.
What I did was, what we did was to remove it, and that made me learn how to do complete, because really I'm not
okay. To install. Yeah.
Every time I've always run it, it works.
It will go.
Okay.
So it's a good one that we are learning together.
Yes.
So I picked install suggested plugins. Teachers work no easy. My egg don't the bank.
You don't see why if Mr. Akin do this guy thing, go straight in next class.
Exactly, he go say boys.
After troubleshooting for 2 hours. This is where we are stopping.
Yeah, stopping for today because this thing have thrown me off balance.
Overload.
We are stopping this part, I beg. We will stop. So who's whatever should we use now? Let's use Engineer Beshola. Uyo. Password.
Okay.
Uyo.
No, just use the same password you've been using for everything.
All this way, yeah.
Okay. Revision 2021 exclamation mark. Did you hear that? Revision is capital R, then the rest. Exclamation mark.
Still write it down.
Now I will make it.
Okay, let me write it down.
See it here. I don't put that here.
Okay.
I'm coming. See the full name. See it here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Exclamation, not one.
Sorry.
There is still class for behind.
No, class no day.
Oh, that's just for the name.
That's just for the name. Let me just remove it so that
there
won't be confusion. Whose email do we use now? Let me use.
We're using your email now.
Huh?
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just any generic one. Yeah?
Anyone, right? So save and continue. Password in match. Okay, perfecto. Right?
Save and finish.
Yeah. Tell you.
Even Jenkins configuration alone.
It's a project.
I'm telling you.
See what I would see what we're going to do now. I'm sure all of you have YouTube video. Let's go and make YouTube video each. How to install Jenkins. The real honestly. It's a real matter.
Install before configuring. Configuration is another work on its own.
I'm telling you exactly. See, this one I will just start to work about. Now here's the break for the class. We'll continue.
Okay, so when is on public holiday, the Salah on? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, now Thursday, Friday.
When is the Salah? This week Thursday, Friday.
Thursday, Friday.
Okay, yes. I know what now. So we'll meet Thursday then.
Let's. Yeah, so it means if we meet Thursday, hopefully we should be able to round up this part. Then maybe enter, so that we use this week at least. If we've done Thursday and Friday, we know we can complete the whole thing, so that you guys for AWS can go back.
But so far so good. Do you understand this part? That's the
yes, superbly well. It's just the period I went out that
okay. So
I was busy with this part with IPP.
It is actually not. I think
I'm going
to trace the fault. It is not a big deal how we got to this part. See where the error is from.
Yeah.
See Jenkins here, Fedora. I picked Red Hat initially.
Okay.
But I'm not sure if that whatever is the same thing. Fedora.
Wait. Okay.
Exactly.
So which one did you not pick? The
Fedora is the one that worked.
That worked. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Fedora is the one that worked.
Okay.
I'm actually aware that.
And the Red Hat has CentOS there.
CentOS. See this one, yes. Now, so I expect this one to work. Okay, see what we'll do. Let's copy this too, because we must be able to troubleshoot and get why we are having.
Yeah, to know which one. Yeah, issues with one or the other.
I'm coming. I'm going to share this screen. This is CentOS. Let's click on Fedora and let me copy as well. Okay. Let me stop sharing so I can share that particular part. You can see this, right?
Yeah.
So this is Fedora. This is CentOS. Now this one was like this as well before. Okay. So I think let's look at it. Did you guys cite any error?
It's the same file, the same.
RPM.
There's no difference.
Import.
Right, there's no difference. Jenkins, IO, Red Hat.
Yeah.
Red Hat stable Jenkins.
Even the import
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing. Yeah, the same thing.
Right. So what I just did, that what your advice was, I should bring it to Word and remove all this nonsense.
And format it properly. Yeah.
Okay.
So it can be a straight line. That initial one, I just
Line.
copied
Okay.
this as it is like this.
The way it is like that and put. Okay.
Exactly. So,
okay.
But we were able to know that it was our Jenkins obviously have issues, because when Moyo used the ordinary public server,
IP address.
it returned Virginia, blah blah blah.
Virginia, okay.
So another thing that we did, you may not have time to go and watch. I'm sure you've been making your notes while we are doing this. When we wanted to delete, see what we said. We said sudo remove recursive Jenkins.
And the
you either do this.
That's what we did.
From here, no, this wasn't what we did. This was what we did.
No. That was yum remove. It was.
Okay, we use yum remove.
Sudo rm. We use yum remove first. You stop Jenkins.
Yes, we stopped.
Systemctl.
I'm coming so that.
I think it's in our notes. The one Mr. King's note. Engineer King.
Okay, so the first thing we did was
systemctl stop Jenkins.
Exactly. I'm coming. Let me bring it up. Okay. Systemctl stop Jenkins. When you do this, you now do sudo remove
Jenkins.
Recursive to remove everything.
Okay.
No. Sudo yum remove. You do yum remove before you now delete the folder.
Right.
Yum remove Jenkins.
I mean the right one, no?
Yes. You have to do this. No, the remove is we are removing the folder, but we have to first remove Jenkins as Jenkins. Yes. Then now remove that folder. Sudo rm recursive and the path. Rm recursive.
Let me just copy it.
Okay.
This.
Yeah, that's right.
So, which actually logically makes sense, truly. It's just that, because we are troubleshooting, we were test. Normally, you should, for conversion, you stop it, right? You remove it, and then you want to remove all preferences. You go to where it is and see. DevOps is just building on small.
Yeah, what I've learned today.
That's what I've learned. If today now, I did some things today on Ansible. It was just a matter of me settling down, and I was thinking, and I was building, before I know, and I compiled my program, and it worked. I've never seen it anywhere. I was just thinking, like, okay, so with my knowledge of Linux so far, if I do this, this is what should follow. I might not know how to, but I know this is what should follow. So I'll go and check. How do I do this? So if you look at this, before you know now, you begin to build on this. Before you know, we have more than 1,000 commands on this. It's just to first have an understanding. What do I want to achieve? What do I want to do?
At the end of this thing.
All right, my people, thank you so much. It's been
thank you more. We are grateful. Please send video.
No,
Just in case I miss something.
No wala. No wala.
Yes, sir. Thank you. We are grateful.
Thank
you. Yeah, now so we'll meet on Thursday, Abi.
All right, Thursday then. Thursday.
Can we make it? Can we make it early because of our epileptic network at Nnewi?
As early as what time?
Let's say 7:38.
Now what for you, guys?
In the morning.
You know, I'm gonna wake up.
You don't know, say, see, you know the way the network was that day now.
Exactly. I actually.
It was a crazy.
I can really.
No, and that day was voice, so it wasn't even video. I'll just be running today. It's because it's Sunday. That's why it's clear. If you know it's Sunday, it will not be clear.
No, wala, but we'll find something to do. Maybe
let's say maybe 8:30.
8:30 is too early for me because I will be doing early morning report and runs like that. Because there's no you don't have break from field though.
From field, okay.
They're working your 12 hours.
Okay, whatever time it is, anyway.
I think 10 is okay. 10 is okay.
Don't worry, I'll look for a way. At most, I'll come to my house one way or the other and use generator.
Okay.
That needs be.
Okay.
All right, thank you, sir.
All right now.
All right.
Well done.
Thank you very much.
Have a lovely week, y'all.
All right, you too there. All right, boy, bye-bye.
Cheers, man.